Hi Gemini, it's CJ from CJ Soul Messages. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for joining me here today. I will be doing your love reading from approximately March 21st, 22nd to the end of March. So March 31st, it may actually go in a little bit for you, Gemini, into April. We'll see as the cards come out. Let's just start. Thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate it here on my channel. It means a lot to me. This reading can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, as well as any cross watchers if you happen to be wondering what's going on with Gemini. And this can also be for those of you that are single and those of you that are in a committed relationship. Let's keep it as open and as fluid as we possibly can. Okay, so let's begin here. I'm going to open up with one card out of the Angel Romance deck, and we'll see what Spirit has for you, Gemini, and then we'll do a 3-card spread. All right, let's begin here. For Gemini air sign, for March 21st to the 31st, time being fluid, of course. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Thank you. We have release your ex, Gemini. The time has come to clear your energy. Wow. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so pretty clear here. Release your ex. And new love is out there for you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so Gemini, this may not apply to every single one of you out there, but for those that it does, there is that energy here that you're holding on to something that is connected to an old love in the past. And whether that's a hurt, whether that is a fear, something like that, it may be stopping the flow of allowing someone new to come towards you. Or if you are in a relationship, it could even be putting blocks in between you and the other person here, by like keeping a distance almost, like not really allowing yourself to give 100%. So let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, let's begin. 3 cards we're going to get. And then I'll clarify and we'll go a little deeper. Oh, okay, the sun has just popped out. I feel like this is extra energy that Spirit is wanting you to have. This is Leo's card, and it is one of beautiful energy. Freeing yourself, freedom. The sun is that warmth. It is that excitement again. It is abundance, but it is that mostly the energy I'm picking up at this moment is about freeing yourself from anything that is keeping you stuck. Okay, so we're going to put that on the side as extra energy. Okay, beautiful though. Feels like once you release what is needed, mindset maybe. Actually, I just got the vision of a box with a lot of little things in it from someone in your past. Wow. I also see Gemini. Again, this isn't going to be for everyone. I'm seeing like flowers, but they're dried. I don't know what they are. Roses. They made me look at my rose quartz. And so I don't know. For someone out there, do you keep... And, that's quite sweet and it's quite sentimental. Is there a box that you keep things in? Some kind of a box here. That is flowers that were given to you that are dried out. Do you have those? If that is your story, then there is probably a very strong message in here for you. It's interesting. Very, very clear. Feels like there's letters in it, cards in it. Obviously, that's kind of redundant to say that. But there's something about these flowers that are dried out in a safekeeping place. Okay. All right. We have the 6 of coins. We have the 5 of cups. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay. So, Gemini, there is definitely a need for you to release something here. And again, whether you're single or you're in a committed relationship, please take the energy as it applies. It stays the same regardless of the situation. But Six of Coins is showing up, and there is this need that you're wanting this balance. Six of Coins is a beautiful card. It is really a balance. It is equal giving and taking. It is beautiful growth. It is an abundance of love. And it is just a nice, it's not even nice, seems like almost like too light of a word to say here. It is that really safe, beautiful harmony relationship where you just feel really good all the time with this person, you know? Whether you're single or not, right? This is what is wanting to come in here. But we do have the Five of Cups in the challenge position. And that makes so much sense, especially with releasing your ex here, because the time has come that you have to clear this energy out. This is the card that is representing the present, the situation, what you're wanting, right? But there is something holding you back. And like I said, I feel that there is these ties to someone in the past that maybe you've even forgotten that you have these keepsakes, these signs of love at one time that you've kept. But it is time to release them, because we have the Five of Cups showing up as the challenge position. And the Five of Cups is not a very easy energy, because it is one of sadness. It is one of regret, because it didn't work out. You know, 3 cups are spilled. And it is almost like, it's like, it still may make you sad when you think about this past relationship, this past person. And it still may tug on your heart a bit. And perhaps that is why you've not completely released everything. It could even be, like I said, a mindset. There might be something that triggers you with other people, whether you're in a committed relationship or maybe even dating. There could be something that triggers you that scares you a bit, that makes you feel sad, and you don't want to go through this again. You don't want to go into this regret again when it comes to a new love. But there is this new person that is wanting to come in. And if you're in this committed relationship right now, they are wanting you to give them 100% of yourself to them. They don't want you, focusing on whoever was in the past, because that takes away from the present. That takes away from your energy connecting with their energy. And there is such there's such a strong vibration going on here that is really, really indicating this need to do some kind of cleansing here regarding whoever this was in the past, and whatever ties have still kept you almost bound in some way, shape, or form to them. And when we look at the outcome, it leads us to the Queen of Swords. Now, this is very indicative, Gemini, that there is a need to release whoever this was, whatever this relationship was. You know, you might even be holding on just to the pain of what the relationship was, and not holding on to oh my God, I've kept all these love letters or whatever from whoever my ex was, and you still have memories of them that you might still miss. I'm not getting that feeling. I'm getting more the feeling of you maybe were really hurt, and it's made you kind of a little gun shy, and that you're not really opening up 100% to whoever this is that you may be in a relationship with right now. Or if you're single, you may just be not opening yourself up to anyone right now because you don't want to go back to the Five of Cups energy. So the Queen of Swords shows up here as a future outcome. And the Queen of Swords is air, just like you are, Gemini. But the Queen of Swords is very non-emotional. She actually is quite cold. And she holds the sword of truth in her hand. She's very clear, and she is very, very logical. But she's able to kind of cut out the bullshit and really see things as they actually are. She sees the truth of it all. And there is this energy spirit is wanting you to actually start to do now, Gemini, if you're ready for this, is to slowly start to cut out the feelings or the memories or the connection that you may still have. If I'm talking to you, Gemini, and you have a box that has a lot of keepsakes in it, perhaps it's time to release that, because that's keeping a hold on to the past. And when we are holding on to something in the past, it does change the way the energy moves in the present and also in the future. So very much indicating here there is a need for you to to cut that out, to release it. It is very clear. Release your ex and new love then comes in. So if you're in a relationship and there's been an issue that has maybe been arising where you're unable to give your whole heart, and maybe your partner senses that, maybe you've talked about it, something like that, your love will deepen and grow and become more connected when it is just you and the other person. It's wonderful to keep memories if there's good memories of past loves and remember the good times. But it's one thing to just remember as a memory. It's another thing if you actually kind of keep those memories alive. I hope that makes sense. Because on the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Wands. So there is, and Wands is the fire element, right? So 10 of Wands is saying that you've been carrying a heavy load for a long time. Maybe you've been carrying these memories or these thoughts or something like that, but you've been carrying it for quite a while, and it is interrupting your present, and it is getting in the way of your future as far as growing love, as far as going out and meeting a new person if you're single, and as far as really actually diving deeper into a committed relationship that you may be in. We're all going to be on different paths here, Gemini. So, but I hope you're seeing clearly with these cards that it is very indicative of Spirit is really trying to shake you here to release what needs to be released. Even some of you may even still be in communications with your ex. And I mean, you get to choose whatever you want, and that's great. I mean, some people can be best friends after they've been together. But if that's not the situation, is it holding you back at all is what I'm saying. If you're still in communication with your ex, is it stopping you from expanding towards someone else? And is it also stopping you from expanding within perhaps a committed relationship that you're already in? You know, we do have the 5 of Swords underneath. So this is kind of that mental stress of not really letting go here. 5 of Swords is it's a heavier energy of, I don't know how to put this. It's just, it's like a mental stress. It's like your mind isn't really being clear when it's the 5 of Swords. For some of you, this could actually be an ex that's still involved in your life in some shape, some way, and they may be actually not wanting you to move on. And so that they are doing everything that they can to keep occupying your mind and your heart. We do have Strength underneath that, which is again Leo's card. So, Gemini, for some of you guys, you are really truly dealing with a fire sign, especially a Leo here. But it is going to take strength regardless to release, to let go of. And it's not always the easiest thing, especially if it was a relationship where you believed it was going to last for a long time and you thought it was going to be something that was really, positive and full of love. Sometimes it's hard to let go of those hopes or, maybe what were once upon a time dreams. But if you want to be able to find new love and really open yourself and give yourself 100%, there is going to have to be a release. The Sun, again, I've got to bring your eyes back to the Sun. The Sun was a card that flipped out. Definitely saying, Gemini, in order for you to feel free and feel renewed again in love, there is a letting go process that has to happen. And that will change the energy around you. And I believe it will bring in this nice balance here. There will be someone that is going to really kind of light your fire again if you're single. But they're not going to be able to come to you if you are still putting energy into someone that is from the past. Let's dive a little deeper. I'm going to use my Light Seers deck, and we'll see what else needs to come out for you. Okay. But it's very clear. There's a cutting out that needs to happen. We cannot take everything from our past with us as we go on our journey. Otherwise, man, our suitcases get way too heavy, and then we are just completely burdened, right? there's nothing here that feels free other than it is the 10, so it is the end, but how long do you want to carry that? All right. 6 of Pentacles, clarifying 6 of Pentacles, Gemini. Well, 2 sixes of Pentacles. This is what you're wanting. This is the situation. You want this beautiful balance, this beautiful harmony, and this magic that happens here when we have the 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Okay, so you are feeling, I feel it is you, Gemini, you're feeling defensive. You're almost afraid to open up. 7 of Wands is fire, but if you take a look at this card, look at how she is keeping herself protected in a bubble. She is in a what looks like a yoga pose. Excuse me. And she is just not paying attention. She's like ignoring what's coming towards her. So there is this energy suggesting that you are not wanting to feel the 5 of Cups anymore. So you're keeping yourself protected. And not opening yourself up 100% here. So someone's got to be let go here. There's got to be a release. And then clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have the Hermit. So, and the Hermit is really, suggesting here for you that you need to really go inward. Really try to go as inward as you can. Maybe take a little time out for yourself. Maybe do some kind of a releasing ceremony, if that makes sense. If you like to do those kind of things, this doesn't mean it's like telling someone off or being rude. Although Queen of Swords showing up here could be indicating for some of you that you may have to speak your words very, very clearly to an ex if they are still kind of pursuing you, not wanting to let you go completely. That could be, but it is also the energy I'm just feeling is that you just need a little time to get very focused on what it is you want as you move forward and what you don't want to carry anymore. What you don't want anymore, what is no longer good for you. And okay, so see, there we go. We got the 6 of Cups underneath. So Gemini, this is definitely, whoever is listening, all you Geminis out there, if this is making sense, this is really important because that 6 of Cups is that energy of reminiscing, of thinking back to a time where things were different. And this card indicates it is about someone from the past. So I feel like for some of you, there is someone from your past that is really keeping a hold of you, even energetically. Maybe you don't even speak to them anymore, but there's some tie still. There's some energetic tie that you haven't quite been able to cut yourself off from. And underneath that, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles is, it is that impoverished, feeling very alone, feeling like you just kind of can't get out of it energy. For some of you, maybe someone in your past did walk away from you and you're still hurt from it. And so because you're still hurt from it and you haven't been able to perhaps heal it, you're not able to release. So that's why I'm really feeling like you need to do some kind of ceremony. If you're the person that has kept things from someone in your past, and you do have that box or you do have that flowers or something, is it really... And I'm not judging you because, look, we all go through these things. There's no judgment here at all, Gemini. But all I'm saying to you is, does it serve you at all anymore? Like if you go through that book, does it light your heart on fire? What does it make you feel? Does it make you feel sad? Does it make you feel like you wish that they were back in your life? What does it do? And is it helping you? Is it helping you to be able to receive beautiful love that you deserve? And if it isn't, then maybe it is really time for you to find a way to let it go and close that chapter out once and for all. Because Spirit is coming through here quite loudly on letting go of an ex and making room for new love. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords underneath. So this is a new ways of thinking, new ways of clearing yourself, clearing your mind, clearing your logic. And I know it's not cups, but I really feel like it's connected to your emotions. And then we have the 10 of swords. So, wow, 10 of swords. Time to let it go again. Like, let it go. Walk away from it. Release it. If the person is still in your life, maybe you need to set up some better boundaries. You're going to know that best for yourself here. We do have the 10 of cups following the 10 of swords. So it does feel like at one time there was this belief that it was going to be a really strong, powerful love relationship, but it didn't work out. And you deserve to have this gorgeous connection with someone. And again, you may already be with that person, but you're not able to give your whole self to them because there's still a little bit of your heart that is being taken up by someone in your past. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit more deeper. See if anything else would like to come out here. Wow. You know, I'm not really picking up on too many signs. I mean, we've got Virgo and we've got Leo. We have Leo with the strength here. Obviously, it can be any astrological sign. You know, and the 5 of Cups is the way it's positioned. It's looking at the 6 of Coins like, man, I thought I was going to have this. I thought this was going to be really this beautiful partnership, this beautiful loving relationship that was going to be stable and secure. But I'm really sad because that's not what actually happened. So I understand if you're keeping your heart a little closed off because you might be afraid that you're going to get wounded again. All right, let's do 3 more shuffles. What else needs to come out here for Gemini? You know, and the Queen of Swords also is, like I said, she calls bullshit on bullshit. So, you know, Spirit could be indicating here for you, Gemini, is because it is your element here, it is your sign, it's the swords, that you're going to have to really get strong with your emotions here and not get caught up on, you know, sometimes when we look at things from the past, we only see the good, right? As we move further and further away from that experience, that relationship, sometimes we forget what was not so good about it and we focus more on what was good. And that can be almost like that, you know, I'm not going to say delusion, we all do it. But remembering it better than it was, you need then to really look at the truth, especially with the Hermit underneath the Queen of Swords. What was the truth? Was this person really great for you? And if so, then why would it not have worked? Because what's meant for you isn't going to pass you by here. And why would you have been so sad then? You know? So just a thought. Okay, we've got Justice. There, wow, look at that. You know, 6 and 6 of Coins, which is, like I said, the balance. Justice, balance. It's all about the scales being balanced by the Sword of Truth. Balance. This is what you're wanting here. 9 of Swords. Underneath 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, we've got the 9 of Swords. Don't allow the past to keep you stuck anymore. If you really want love or you're in a relationship and you haven't given your all and there is a partner that is wanting you to give your all, it is time to get out of this mental block. It is time to get out of this fear and, you know, be brave and take that chance to cleanse and clear and release and remove. And if it's about an ex that you don't talk to anymore or you don't feel comfortable communicating with to get your closure, write a letter and then you can burn it, you know, do something like that. But anything to get some clarity and some cleansing to really allow release to happen. King of Cups comes in. Wow. Beautiful. So again, this is indicating now as you move through this process, using your logic, taking some time out to get very clear, shining the light on the truth here of what was in the past, you get emotionally balanced again. King of Cups. I love that energy. That is really feeling very grounded in the emotions again, and still and finding your ability to open your beautiful heart up again, Gemini, and to really give all your love, because the King of Cups loves. He loves, 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 and he protects and he nurtures, and he is very protective over those that he loves. Excuse me. And he gives his heart. He gives his heart, and I feel like that is what Spirit is wanting you to do here. But there is this letting go. I say letting go. 10 of Swords, bottom of the deck. So it's time to let it go. It's time to release. 10 of Swords is the end. Now, you can stay in this position as long as you want, but why would you want to? Because I feel like there is real love coming towards you for those of you that are single. And for those of you that are not single and you're in a relationship, then this adjustment has to happen so that you can have that beautiful love really shine on both you and your partner, the other person involved here. Okay, I'm going to get one card out of my Wisdom on the Divine card. Deck, I mean. Okay, wow. Quite transformative. I think you will feel amazing if you can release and let go of tick-tock. This is beautiful. Tick-tock. Okay, so, and yang on the bottom. So tick-tock is all about divine timing. Perhaps you haven't been ready to release it. Perhaps you just haven't been there. But this next couple of weeks, it feels like this is now the time that you need to do this. And because TikTok showing up is saying divine timing is at play now, and they want you to actually make the effort in letting go of what didn't work in the past and putting your energy now into the present and focusing on what you do have. Beautiful and powerful showing up. Bottom of the deck, we have yang. Now, this is a masculine energy. I like this too because this is not about doing nothing. This is actually the opposite. Yang is all about putting the work into it, putting the action into it. What it is that you want, you have to put the energy into it. So if you're wanting real love and you're wanting to be able to connect, oh my gosh, such little tickles in my throat, then you got to actually put the work into it now. And it will be, and you will be able to create what it is you want. Look at, there's a magical ball getting created between the two hands here. So very powerful. You have the energy, and underneath that is happy, happy. So that goes so beautifully with the sun, because it is like, you know, feeling blessed, feeling happy, and feeling lighter from releasing this past relationship or relationships. You know, it could be more than one. That you're needing to really just cleanse yourself from. Okay, so let's close this up with a Treasures from Tikashi for you. I hope this helps in some way. One card here. Light. Oof. So pretty. We got light. And I'll just read it for you here. Allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy, love is light. Do not complain if you are in darkness. Rather, stop and turn on the light. Wow, that's amazing. You don't need to take life so seriously, so just lighten up a bit. Be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence at this time. Beautiful, because that's the energy here that is right, that is Spirit is wanting to tell you, Gemini. It is about no longer feeling fearful, feeling heavy from the past, allowing yourself to be lighter, and the way we do that is by dropping our burdens. By dropping our burdens, dropping the hopes, the hopes and all of that you might have wanted in the past. It maybe didn't come to fruition, not the way you had thought, but that's okay. It just wasn't meant to be. There was a lesson that you had to learn, things that you needed to go through before you find the person that is meant for you. Okay, so just really take your time, but if you can release, I think over the next couple of weeks you are going to feel a lot more happier if you haven't been. freer. You're going to feel freer. That's the word I'm going to leave it with. Okay, because we've got 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Massive heavy energy, and what's in between is the 6 of Cups. So it's going to take a little work, but you know, the more you want it, the easier it's going to get, and the quicker it's going to happen. So I hope this helps in some way, Gemini. It feels really beautiful, but it does feel like a little, you're going to have to actually put your whole intention into this. So thank you so much for your support. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything for you. It helps my channel and it helps me get the messages out for those that need it. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Have a blessed rest of the month.